Yo, what's up, people? Streaming in portrait. Don't normally do this. What's up? Yeah, just a short one for you guys today. If you got any questions about anything, let me know what's up, and I will try to answer you as best as I can. Just did a few reactions. They'll be coming up soon. What did I do? I did. Man, I forgot. I did Elisa Supernova. Man, I actually forgot. I've gone blank. Hey, Teddy. Let me know if you guys got any questions. If you got any requests. I'm not feeling that great. Got a headache. Bad headache. But I thought, hey, what the hell? Let's try have some fun. Try push through. Bit of music, bit of stuff. Sometimes it makes you feel better. Let me know if you want anything. A little bit of singing. A little bit of questions. It's a really nice day here today in Sydney. All around. This is my view. It's just a nice park. Yeah. I don't have a topic or anything. Yeah, it's pretty medium today. But yeah, man, it was intense. It was like yesterday it was in the 20s, and the day before it was like in the high 30s degrees Celsius. For you people that go in Fahrenheit, it's ridiculous weather, man. Really up and down. Crazy. I went to sit in the sun on that really hot day, and I was like, I feel like I'm gonna burn within 2 or 3 minutes. It was ridiculous. Fires, yeah, there's fires, but it's not really near me. I live in the city, so it doesn't really affect me at the moment. Hey, Kim from the Philippines. What up? Sup, Dora? I'm sorry, there's one in like Russian, but I can't read it. Thank you, Moy. Thanks a lot from Colombia. Clau, your reactions are awesome. You should 500k subs. Maybe one day. We'll see. Watching from the Philippines, hey Lester. Yeah, Daddy, I'm all good here. No fires. Kyle, why aren't you reacting to Kyla anymore? I will. I'll react to her. I like Kyla. I really love her voice. So obviously, I haven't been doing many reactions, so it's hard to remember everything to do. So I will try to react to her soon for you. Maybe ask nicer. Rodney, are you in a park? If you want me to react to Kyla, I like to get the desktop type of links. So if you send me links like in an email, all organized of all the ones you want, I'll very likely do it. You can get my email at my website, rnbsinginglessons.com. My email is rashedh@hotmail.com. Make sure you spell it right and everything. I'll definitely be able to get that. It's rachedh@hotmail.com. If you send me emails with a bunch of the links that you want, I'm more likely to do it. If you just say the name of the song in the comment, I'm less likely to do it. That's just the way it goes. I don't know. It's a bit difficult because I don't keep up that well with it. Are you in the park? Yes, I am. This is a park. Just usually come and take a break here, and I usually do lessons here. But today my student was sick, so we didn't do a lesson. Yeah, I normally do lessons while I'm on my break, nearly every day, unless someone is sick or away or whatever, cancellations. Yeah, It's really nice. Lucky to have somewhere like this next to my work. I'm your fan from Philippines. Thank you, Arnold. Raul, do you notice Dimash is more pop in China, where he's more classical in opera in Russia and Europe? Okay. Yeah, if you think about it, I think so, right? I'm not 100% sure. What songs am I singing to my baby now? Asks Oderi. What am I practicing now? I'm practicing a lot of different songs. I don't necessarily sing them to her, but I do sing them around her. There are some that I was singing to her. I was singing to her like Bamboleo and the Moana How Far I'll Go. I was learning them for a long time. And they're both on my covers, if you go to my covers playlist. I also sing to her one that she really likes. It's an opera one, which I also did a cover of. It's called La Donna Mobile. It goes La Donna Mobile, col piuma al vento, muta d'accento e di pensiero. La Donna Mobile, col piuma al vento, muta d'accento e di pensiero, e di pensiero. Pensier. So I sing that to her. It's like the shortened version that I sing for her. Sometimes just to calm her down, or while I'm changing her nappy, or when we go to the spa. It just catches her attention. She likes that one. Because I was practicing that for months from her birth and stuff. So it was something I sang a lot to her. Yeah, but at the moment I'm doing a few songs. I'll just leave them as a surprise that I'm practicing, that I'm hoping to release soon on YouTube. I just want them to be really good before I release them, because I just want to practice. I just want to get really good at them, increase my ability. Thanks for that question. Got me singing. Edric says, any advice on someone that has a really fast vibrato? As in, you want to learn fast vibrato, or you have a fast vibrato and you can't control it? Because the goal is actually to get a fast vibrato, but it's got to sound a certain way. So like, for example, you want to be able to control it, right? But you want to be able to do it fast but really smooth, like So to practice, I would recommend you go to my singingpitchtrainer.com page, and there's a vibrato tutorial there that teaches you how to get your vibrato using my tool, Singing Pitch Trainer. It's the fastest I've ever seen anyone develop vibrato. My students develop it at a much faster rate than they used to without this tool. So I highly recommend you look into that. It's very exciting. I created that tool specifically to help people learn vibrato and all the other singing skills. But yeah, pretty much you got to go very slow, and then you got to go gradually faster. It's very hard, man. It's very hard. My students spend a long time trying to develop that, eh? Moy says, sing something that you love a lot, please, even if it's a short part. Well, I just kind of did that. I really do love that song. Me encanto como cantas. Sorry, I don't understand. What language is that, Moy? There's good questions coming in. Thank you, Better Find. Trying to work on my handsomeness. I need a haircut though. How often do you practice singing, says Rodney. I love this question. About 1 hour a day. So 40 minutes I do just singing, and the other 20 minutes I do singing and guitar at the same time. Where I practice like singing and playing at the same time, and learning all my chords for guitar. Even if I'm not singing loudly while I'm playing, I'm like memorizing which singing part goes with which guitar part, getting the timing, playing along with the songs, working on the hard bits. 1 hour total a day, minimum at the moment. So I do about 20 minutes when I wake up as I'm walking to work. About 20 minutes mixed on some of my, like, I'll go for a walk to take a break from the computer screen while I'm at work. About like 2 10-minute sessions from where I take 2 walks, something like that. And then I do another 20 minutes at home while I'm playing guitar. Sometimes that extends out a little longer, maybe 30 minutes or something. But generally, it's about 1 hour a day. Strategic practice. That's not singing songs beginning to end. That's actually a very strategic practice where I break the songs down into tiny pieces and improve them. But I have other times where I just sing along, like sing whatever I want. Maybe if I'm in the shower for a few minutes, or if I'm walking around and like when I'm walking home, maybe I might sing a song or two, just singing it beginning to end along with the track. On the weekends, I don't structure my practice, like I don't have like a 1 hour practice. So I do 1 hour, 5 days a week. And on the weekend is more incidental. I just sort of sing along while I'm going for a walk with my girlfriend and my baby, or something like that. It's more casual sort of singing, not so much structured. It's more loose. So if you add up the total time I actually spend using my voice, it'll probably end up being 7 hours a week. Somewhere between 7 to 10 hours a week at most, with 5 hours being extremely strategic. And that's why I get better. It's because I have that strategic time. I'm not just learning new songs, I'm actually being strategic about the way that I practice, which you cannot get better if you don't do that. I mean, you could sing for 5 hours a week just singing songs, but if you don't break them down into tiny pieces and make exercises out of them and work on harder and harder things, you won't actually get better. And that's very hard to do, and that's what most of my lessons are about when I'm teaching people. It's teaching them how to do that, how to break things down and push their level to new limits. For some reason, my screen has gone really dark. Hello? Very weird. I've got it on full brightness. I don't know. My phone has never done that. Thank you, Tima. Thank you, Alejandro. Moy, really nice song in your voice. Thank you. And I wasn't even singing it properly. Like, I was just singing it lightly. So I've got a cover of that song. You can go to my covers playlist, and I've got the full cover of that song where I sing it, full volume. And my daughter's actually there as a baby there in that video. What do you think Dimash should do to be a big thing on the scale of Ariana Grande or Bruno Mars, says Raul? I don't know. I don't know anything about promotion and marketing and that kind of stuff, so I wouldn't know. I think at the minimum, you have to keep creating. So create original content at the minimum that stands out in some kind of way. Obviously, he's a big standout. I will just keep creating original content, keep doing shows, that kind of thing. That's the most I would know. Lester says, can you please distinguish runs from riffs? Riffs is just another word to describe runs. It's the same thing. There's no difference. I don't like to use the word riffs. I use that word for guitar. I mean, to me, because I grew up like playing guitar. I didn't grow up playing guitar, but I started playing guitar when I was 20, and I heard the word riffs described like da, 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 da. So if you hear something like that on a guitar, usually guitarists called it a riff. They didn't call it a run. But vocalists would tend to, if you look online, tend to call it runs, riffs, trills, melisma. They got all those words. They mean the exact same thing. So pick which one you want to use. It doesn't really matter. I like to use the word runs. But it's the same thing. It's just a melody that's really quick. Ooh. That's all that is. Like, Brandon says, where you at? It's night here. I'm in Sydney, Australia. Sorry, my phone just got so dark and this has never happened before. It's very hard to see. Let me see, adaptive brightness, turn that off. No, it's not even working. Weird. All right. Yo, what's up, Afro? Let me lie down here a bit, relax. While singing I can do it in pitch, but if I put words there, it collapses. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I deal with this a lot with my beginner students. Singing words is not like singing vowels. So you have to practice singing words on notes. Okay, so for example, if you're gonna do, let's just say you got to do like a scale, like a major scale. You got to try singing it on the words 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because I mean they're numbers, but they're actually a word, right? 1, 2, 3, it's a word. So try singing it on the word, and that'll help you think about how it feels to sing a note on a word. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You should be able to do it on all the vowels, that kind of stuff. All right, but yeah, whatever it is, it's a scale or a note or a word. I designed Singing Pitch Trainer to really help conquer this. So what you do is you put the notes in, and then you put the lyrics for every note, so that you learn to hold the note on that word. So for example, if you're gonna sing a song like I believe I can. I know I always go to this. Let's do another one. Hey little mama, who you're a stunner. We're gonna. Hey little mama. You gotta be able to get the word of every note. Instead of hey little mama, for example. You gotta practice like that. It's really hard, man. It's really hard. Hello from Kazakhstan. User. Hey, Ralph. Chinese, nice. Ska. I could sing for hours without pain in my early 20s, but now in my mid-30s, my throat feels sore after 2 songs, even songs only mid-range. Anything I should try? Maybe you have to, rebuild your stamina. So it's just like, if you're a runner and you stopped going for runs, if you could run for a kilometer straight, you lose that endurance when you stop. Like if you stop for a year, you could totally lose that endurance, and you literally have to start again. It's like when I used to do bodybuilding. I could lift a certain amount of weight for a certain amount of reps, and then gradually, when I stopped doing that same level of difficulty, weights or whatever, I lost the ability to do it, and my body changed as well. It showed like that I couldn't lift that anymore. So it's the same with singing. You have to build it up slowly. So if you can sing 2 songs, that's good. If your throat gets sore, then take a 5-minute break and then sing another song. So what you do is you use rest to help you, or you change the difficulty of the song so that they're easier in some kind of way. If you don't know how to do that, just use rest. So you could sing 1 song, take a break for 5 minutes, sing the next song, take a break for 5 minutes, sing the next song, take a break for 5 minutes, sing the next song, take a break. And that way you're using rest to help you recuperate and do more. It's still hard to sing it even with a break, but it helps you do more. And then gradually you build your stamina to the point where you could sing 10 songs straight if you wanted to, Yeah. Top 5 best singers, says Emerson. Top 5 best singers. My favorites is Tank, at The Real Tank on Instagram. Wanye Morris from Boyz II Men. Brian McKnight. That's English. Dimash would be for international. And just generally, like the most ability ever would be Dimash, except not English, because he can't do English well enough to compare with the other guys yet. who else? And for Arabic, Milham Zain. Milham Zain, one of my favorite Arabic singers ever. And there are a lot more, but maybe they wouldn't be the best singers, but they'll be maybe the better kind of writers and that kind of stuff too. Oh, and female would have been Mariah Carey, Ariana Grande, Morissette, and Kyla are like, and Katrina are like right up there, man. Christina Aguilera, okay, Beyonce. Hello. Oh, I can't read this now. It's so dark. Hello, Chinkies. Roll. Can you make video how making harmonies? I have my channel, and I have videos already about making harmonies, how to harmonize any song, and also my latest one for my Singing Pitch Trainer app. You can check on the on singingpitchtrainer.com. It has a video about harmony, and it tells you how to use my app to figure out any harmonies, which is ridiculous because it figures it out for you. This is really helping me because I myself am not very, very good at harmonies. I'm okay at some harmonies, but some harmonies I really struggle with. So this is something that I created not just for my students, but for myself to learn harmonizing. And go check that out. So any beginner practice routine ideas or exercise? Yeah, beginner practice routine, definitely find a teacher. So if you want to do lessons with me, you can send me an email request. At the moment I'm full, so I'm not taking any new students now, but I do put people on a waiting list. So you can get on my waiting list if you want. But if you can't get a teacher, or if you can't afford a teacher at the moment, I would recommend you look into my Singing Pitch Trainer. Okay, it's got like a lot of different exercises that you can do and song-based training. So singingpitchtrainer.com, you can learn more about that there. But so basically, when you're a beginner, it's hard to know what you think you are. You know, I have to hear you to know what you are. So you can send me at rashedh@hotmail.com. You can send me your voice, and I can really tell you what you actually are. Because most people don't really know how to diagnose their ability properly. Some people say I'm not that good, and they're actually like an intermediate. You know, some people say I'm a beginner, and they're actually like really, really, really beginner. So it's hard to know your level unless I hear you, and I can't really prescribe an exercise to you unless I hear you, because the exercise could be a waste of time. Do you know what I mean? But generally, what you want to try to do, one way to do an exercise is, let's say, just to do, make your song list. Okay, make a song list of desired songs that you love, and then try to sing them and record yourself singing them, so you can have your starting point of what you sound like now. That's where I would start. Make your song list, learn those songs, learn every word, learn every melody, learn how it goes, all that kind of stuff, and that's how you should start. Okay, always you start with the songs, and then from there you get into exercises if you need exercises to help you develop further. Hope that helps. When does lymph nodes happen? Lymph nodules, you mean? How to prevent it? Lester says. From overuse, is from my experience, from what I've researched, it looks like overuse of the voice. That means ignoring it when your voice is tired and continually singing very loud, talking very loud, very often, more than your voice is currently capable of, can lead to damage in your voice. So you're supposed to pay attention to the signs of fatigue in your voice and rest your speaking, rest your singing, modify your speaking and your singing. You're not supposed to always sing at the top of your lungs for hours every day, or even for an hour every day, or even for 10 minutes. It depends what you're capable of. So you have to build your ability, and you learn songs. You don't just learn songs by doing them loudly all the time. You learn them in a quiet voice, and then you build up. The same way I just sang that song for you earlier today. You know, that's part of how I practice. I don't always practice loudly. There's a time for loudness, and there's a time for quietness, and it's the same with speaking. There's a time to talk quietly like this, and there's a time to talk really loud and excited. Okay, so you have to learn how how your voice goes. You know, it's like bodybuilding. You wouldn't go and lift too much, or you're going to get so sore, or you're going to get injured, right? You're going to be like fatigued or sore all the time. You have to pay attention. It's like if I asked you to run and then I pushed you to keep running past your capability, you will get some serious pain. And if you kept doing that over and over, you'll get injured, etc. You know what I mean? So singing is an athletic endeavor, and you have to pay attention to the signs of fatigue. And the way to do that is your body tells you, you know, my voice is tired, I'm going to rest. I'm not going to speak as much. I'm going to intentionally speak less today, or I'm going to intentionally not sing as high today, or I'm not going to sing as loud today. I'm going to change the key of the songs today, or etc. That kind of thing. Okay, you got to listen to your voice. And no, I'm not gay, beast boy. I'm heterosexual. I've never had any gay encounters. And I have a girlfriend and a baby. SKA, thanks so much for the advice. I hope you have a great day, and be sure to give your little girl extra hugs today, because she melted my heart when you sang. Aww, thank you. Oh, she was melting me last night. I was practicing last night. I was doing thinking out loud. Oh, I told you what my probably next cover is going to be. I was doing thinking out loud, and I was trying to record it with her next to me in the crib thing, but she would in the cot, but she wouldn't let me. She was like she wanted my attention. I was like, I can't do this. I have to give her attention. She's like, she knows when I'm recording for the camera. She knows I'm not paying attention to her the same way. You know, if I'm just practicing in the living room, she doesn't seem to mind as much. But if I'm recording with the camera, it's like she knows, you know, that I'm giving attention to someone else. She can tell. It was really cute. So I took it to the pools instead. You have such a good ear for music. Thanks so much, user. That's from a lot of training. Hey, it's not natural. Hello, coach. Thanks. Hey, Muslina. Why do I say thanks? Lisa NZ. Hey, good tips. I've been practicing and while grooming dogs. Great. That's great. I'm sure the dogs will like that too. It's good. You can find any way you can to practice. Mental practices. Little breaks from work. It's perfect. I don't just sit down there and like practice. I'm walking. You know? I'm not loud while I'm doing it, but I'm sure people can hear me. Yeah, I got to get my practice in any way I can. You know, I want to get better, so you got to make the time to get better and find any way you want, any way, any time of the day that you can. You know. What's the difference between head tone and chest tone? So this is chest, and this is head or falsetto. That's falsetto, right? So chest falsetto. That's the difference. Hear the two different sounds. All right, now I'll do this a chest note, and then flip it to falsetto in the same note to show you the difference. Ready? Chest falsetto. Hear the difference? Same note, but one is in chest and one is falsetto. You're welcome, Lester. Okay, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Really appreciate that. Thank you for the lovely questions. You make me feel really nice when I answer your questions. And sorry I haven't been doing lives and stuff more often, but it's just been, I guess I've been teaching so much that I feel like I get the fix already of, you know, answering questions and teaching and all that. You know, I do it like 10 to 12 lessons a week, so on the side of my day job. So that's why I haven't been doing lives as much, because just been really enjoying my lessons. But always nice to hang out with you guys and answer these questions like this in this format. Remember, you can send me your vocals if you want to my email. I do love to listen to people's vocals and give them a quick analysis. Doesn't cost anything. It's free. I just like to do it. It's not a really deep analysis, but it's like just a short analysis, because I do love to hear people's progress and people. Yeah. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you. Thanks for your support. See you next time. Bye.